Steward Su, is the entire collection here? Well, yes, I'll introduce it to you next. This is the King Wu's burial jade garment, which is said to have been carved by hundreds of artisans, carved into pieces of the finest jade, and pieced together in a chain, without a single rivet buckle lock, really natural and exquisite. How much jade does it cost to make such a big one? Master Su is very generous. How can I remember seeing this human-shaped shell at Emperor Xiaoyao's? Didn't he say that it was the only one? It seems that this one is a fake. Master Xie, can this golden jade garment inspire you? Vice Patriarch Su, it's not always about inspiration. What a pity! What is he up to now? This collection is the 6 styles of joy bronze statue. From the Great Rejoice sect, the #1 demonic sect of the Great Tang dynasty, this is a gift from the first vice master of the Great Rejoice sect to the Lord. It is said that there is a mysterious technique hidden in it which people who do not know martial arts can also master. Of course, it's not that easy, it depends on your luck and perception. This collection has been on display for 3 years, but no one has been able to get a chance from it so far. Aren't these just erotic statues? This old man Sumin even took this thing out for people to see. Don't you want to take a closer look, Master Xie? It is said that these bronze statues contain a secret method of dual cultivation unique to the Great Rejoice sect, which is a supreme gift between men and women in bed. What, do you think I need to learn this stuff? I'd like to learn how to do it. Why don't I try it with you after I learn it? We are in public, so be aware of our image. Holy shit! Master Xie really does not understand the atmosphere. I don't want to play with you anymore. Miss Yen is really beautiful. She is really charming. Miss Yen actually likes to take a look at this treasure too. A group of dogs licking. Yen Ryu is just a little beautiful. What is the big fuss? We are here anyway. Let's have a look. 1 minute later. Skill entry is successful. Skill name, Rejoice Meditation Technique Primary Version. Skill description, the function is to enhance the pleasure between 2 sexes in bed, and to realize the way of celestial transformation between the peaks of extreme happiness. Current level, uninitiated. It is detected that the host has mastered LV2, broken, Kuyang Kung Fu, which is the lower version of the Rejoice meditation technique. Do you want to spend 50 source points to absorb the Kuyang Kung Fu and automatically initiate the primary version of the Rejoice meditation technique? What? How can this be? With only 50 source points, of course, the choice is yes. What the hell? But looking at the description, it seems very powerful. Let's go ahead and do a breakthrough. Surprisingly, it cost me 100 source points. Looking at this skill description now, it seems I don't have to worry about Qin Xinxi taking advantage of me in the future. It's worth it. Why is it getting hotter and hotter? I feel like I've realized something. I'm sure it's fate. What happened? Have you learned it? I've been looking at it for half a day, no inspiration at all. It seems that I have no chance with this secret method. All right, everyone, don't gather here. After I finish introducing all the exhibits of the master, you can come back to see this 6 styles of joy bronze statue. This group of mere mortals, they want to learn the secret method of the Great Rejoice sect? It is simply delusional. Our target has appeared, an amber bracelet with the corpse blood leech. How about trying to steal it right now? Too conspicuous, we can't do that. Indeed, on the surface, it seems that Su Min is drinking and having fun, but in reality, he has been paying attention to this side. Yen Ryu's skills have not yet reached the level of being able to make small movements under Su Min's nose. Half an hour later. Master Su always hang out in the talented people's world. He has seen and heard a lot of things, beyond what we can achieve. In a year, many new treasures have been added. I can't get enough of the 6 styles of joy bronze statue. I want to see more. The treasures are precious and should not be displayed for a long time. If you want to see more, please wait for next year's meeting. Puppet Beast Xuanwu, follow my command. Done. Next, it depends on when Su Min will get out of the way. Don't worry, Master Xie, I have made arrangements. Master Su has opened our horizon again today. It's actually not much. I really enjoyed today's literary meeting of Master Su. The last time I felt this way, it was 26 years ago during spring, when I first arrived here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's spring here at Yudu. Why don't we go out to the pavilion to cruise the river? Let's enjoy the scenery. What do you think? Master Zheng's proposal is a good one. Let's cruise the river, share delicious food, and enjoy. It's rare to see Master Zhang with such interest. I cannot let you down. Su Jiu, I'm going out with a few old friends to enjoy the scenery of the river. I'll leave it to you to follow up with the food and banquet. Roger, master. This Prefect Zhang is very cooperative with you, he took Sounen away. I also have paid a great price. But you don't have to worry, he actually does not know what we want to do, not to mention your real identity. Then I will go and take a look of that puppet beast. Okay, bring my little girl with you too. As soon as the food was served, they went out alone to a quiet place. If I can be more talented, with your appearance, I'm afraid you are thinking too much. Your little girl can't hide from Sujio and Cui Jing when you let her out, but I can help hide her ghostly aura. But if she's being released now. Nonsense, who told you to let her out here? Go around the corner to avoid their sight. Right here. Then I will go. If anyone asks, Master Xia will say that I just need some fresh air. Oh. Are my eyes misty? How come Miss Ryu is not present? Yes, how come Master Xia is the only one left? The chef who came here is a famous chef in Yudu. How come Master Xia is not enjoying the food but standing here alone? Where is Miss Yen? Thank you for your concern, but I'm not hungry now, so I am here to enjoy the wind. As for Ryu, people have 3 emergencies. She ate too much sweet potato before coming, so she is looking for a convenient place. There is a toilet downstairs around the corner. It seems that Miss Yen didn't go down from the stairs. Since when do fairies take the stairs? Ryu is used to flying, not to mention. You can't be sure Ryu went downstairs to use the toilet. You know that she has diarrhea. How embarrassing would it be to be heard instantly popping sound by the maidservant who also went to the toilet. I guess Ryu must be hiding to the surface of the river so that the noise can't heard. How comfortable. Ahem, I'm sorry to interrupt. How could this Master Xia be so vulgar, a disgrace to civilization? Master Xia? This tactical beast is truly great, no cracks at all, and the materials used are extremely special. Not only am I not able to sneak in, but Mei Ling and your little female ghost can't get in either. I have run out of ways, we can only use Sujio. Do as planned, I will go to Sun Rong Rong now. The demon jade young Master Xia is really incomprehensible. I couldn't tell whether he was vulgar or elegant. This person is really talented, but he dared to offer the master the poem frog chanting. His heart is estimated to have no respect for the master. Most likely he sees master as a joke. Alas, it is better to tell my father-in-law that we will not hold this meeting anymore, as every kind of people have come up. That's all the fun the master has, so please take it easy. Father-in-law has his own set of tastes, and it is too difficult to stop him. Forget it. Let's see who is coming. I finally finished the account reconciliation. I'm tired. Thanks for your hard work. That's right, I have worked super hard. I need my husband to feed me. Okay, come on, open your mouth. In public, can you two be more restrained? Save your breath, you were no better than me when Miss was here, you know, humph? Rong, what's wrong? Nothing, why is young Master Xia standing there alone? Leave him alone. The meeting is over, you've worked hard all day, so let's eat something. How can that be? Young Master Xia Yen is a famous person in the Jianghu. We can't let it out that we didn't treat him well. Wait a moment, I will invite him to come and have dinner with us. Rong? Haha, it's rare for me to see that accountant's son cares so much about people other than you. Moreover, Master Xia Yen is quite good looking. Uncle, don't you know what kind of character Rong has? Stop making fun of me, eh? Why does Rong seem to care about Xia Yen? Is it my delusion? Master Xia? Huh? Why are you standing here alone? Do you want to have some supper with me? Hey, accountant's son actually talked to Master Xia. Didn't she never talk to us? How could she treat this Master Xia differently? How can we be less than Master Xia? Look at Master Xia's face, then look at yours. Wake up. Master Xia, try this wine-stuffed lake shrimp. This is Yuda's signature dish. You can't eat it anywhere else. Thank you, Miss Sun, I will try it. Master Xia, don't be polite. Try this roasted leg with wheat sauce again. The taste is also unparalleled. And this 8 treasures duck, chai xian perch shantown mushroom. Rong, don't be so enthusiastic. Master Xia will be uncomfortable. I am just treating guests normally. How can you say that about me? No, I didn't mean that. I mean you should not always stare at Master Xia. Master Xia is a guest. Isn't it rude if I don't look at him in the eyes? Husband, you are really strange. That was not what I meant. All right, don't argue with women. Xia Yen is really popular with women. Wait till everything's over and then discipline her well. Why did you change the place? I was searching for you. Miss Yen, you're back. Please excuse me for leaving you for a long time. Why is Master Yai looking at me like that? It's strange. Miss Yen is here. Just in time. Let's have some supper together. Miss Yen, sit here. Okay. I can do it myself. Don't be polite, Miss Yen. Accountant son, don't be too busy, you should eat it too. Are you too enthusiastic for Master Xie? Since the master likes Master Xie's poems the most, as a servant, I have to entertain Master Xie well. Master Xie, try the mandarin fish dish too. Thanks a lot. His wife has been courting me in front of his face, yet this guy can really bear it. Do I need to be more enthusiastic? Forget it, I am the one who suffers from my enthusiasm, so let's wait for Yen Ryu to continue. But then again, what kind of ecstasy did this Yen Ryu give to Sun Rong Rong? Hey! Don't be such a gentleman, your words are a bit ambiguous. It's better to have a glass of wine, and then touch her hands, hug her waist, and have some skin-to-skin kisses, otherwise the stimulation to Su Jio will not be enough. Don't worry, I have just secretly played a trick on Sun Rong Rong in the following. She is now full of good feelings for you, she will not refuse these small actions of yours. Damn, I thought this demon girl had some tricks, but in the end, I still have to rely on my own to sell my looks. No, I will use my own methods. Steward Su, let me tell you, your wife is so enthusiastic. Steward Su has a wife like this, what more could a man ask for? The gods hate spirits. The effectiveness of the gods hate spirits depends on the opponent's willpower. Sujio's emotions have already been aroused, so I'll add something here. I'm not afraid that this guy is not targeting me. Sujio is enraged? It seems that I have overestimated him. What are you doing, my husband? Do you want people to eat? Get out of the way. Husband? Steward Su, calm down, let's talk properly. Master, don't stop me. I just want to have a good chat with Master Xie. The more I think about it, the more I think it's wrong. Master Xie, let's not talk frankly. What is the intention of the poem Frog Chanting that you composed? What are you saying? Do you think that Vice Patriarch Su is not good enough for my poem? This guy is very determined, and he is not demented even when he is angry. I am the servant of the master. Master Xie used your talent to tease the master like this. I really can't get over this hurdle. Fortunately, we might as well speak with the rules of martial arts and fight in a dignified manner and completely solve this matter. My husband, why are you mad? How can you treat Master Xie like that? Shut up. It's a matter of the master's reputation. What do you know, you woman? There is no room for you to talk here. Not sooner or later, but at this time to ask Master Xie for an explanation? In my opinion, he simply can't stand seeing his wife with others. I am genuine. Steward Su insists that I don't have good intentions. Do you still think you have better vision and better taste than Vice Patriarch Su? Are you trying to hit Vice Patriarch Su in the face? If that's the case, then it's not a bad idea to accept this invitation to fight. You are too much of a bully. Master Xie, I know you definitely don't have any disrespectful thoughts towards Master Su. Just explain clearly to Steward Su, don't agree. Very good. As long as Gehuayu can successfully give Sujio an ill-hearted seed in the competition, it will be easy to ask the mechanism of Xuanwu from him afterwards. I can't bear it. This Sujio insulted my admiration for Master Su. I must fight with him. This evil woman, she acts as if it is true. In private, she can't wait for us to fight. Forget it, you always have your own ideas. I can't persuade you, so I won't say anything, and if you go on, you'll get mad at me. Insulted? It's your heart that knows best whether it's an insult or not. Steward Su, alright, let's fight and see. Although I don't know Gehuayu's methods, Qing'er's spell can be used. The spell will take effect on the innate experts. You have to beat the opponent half to death, in order to take advantage of the weakness. So, a battle with Sujio is inevitable. This coincides with Yen Ryu's plan. Master, please stop my husband and Master Xie. Don't kill Sujio. Remember to admit defeat and resolve your grievances at the end, otherwise, it will be difficult for you to have a reason to approach him alone. I know, cut the crap. Alright. Have you forgotten what this place is? This is the King's Pavilion. This is my father-in-law's meeting. You can't fight just because you want to. That's nonsense. The poem Frog Chanting is indeed a majestic poem with the power of an emperor. My father-in-law is indeed a wise and powerful man with an extraordinary appearance. But in the end, my father-in-law is still the vice-patriarch of the Xinhua sect and a citizen of the Han Empire. so this poem is too excessive and could be suspected by the higher-ups. Master Xie, you have the name of Master Xie of Jiangling. Why don't you know these things? I can't imagine that even Master Yi sees me in this way. In that case, I don't bother to argue. Since the poem has been done, whatever you think, I can only accept it. What is he thinking? Never mind, no matter what he is thinking, since Steward Su is in a difficult position, let's give him a lesson. You too, Steward Su, it is not wrong to dishonor a minister, but it is not decent to shout in front of many guests. It is true that right and wrong grudges should be resolved, but it also depends on the occasion. At this moment, since this is a literary meeting, we should deal with it in a literary way, so I propose. The two decide the winner with the flying flower order, which won't hurt the harmony. What do you two think? Flying flower order? Yes, when you write a poem in 7 lines, the title must be used in each line, but you must not repeat the previous lines. Each player is limited to a maximum of 3 minutes. If you can't produce a poem, or make a mistake, you will lose. Flying flower order. This proposal is very much in line with Master Yi's style. Steward Su doesn't seem to be very good at it. The poetic talent of Xie Yan is obvious to everyone. Why would Master Yi ask Steward Su to compete with him in the flying flower order? I didn't expect Cui Jing would make such an outrageous suggestion. It was a mistake. I should have asked Prefect Zhang to stay here. Master Yi, are you sure you want Steward Su to compete with me? I know the flying flower order. I used to watch the show Poetry Conference on Earth. I only need to write the poem with a keyword on each line, not limited to the original. As long as the other party doesn't come up with 2 tricky keywords, it would be really easy. That's not it. This ruins all of my plans. How can I still cheat? Master this. You two first hear me out. This purely cultural fight, indeed, is not quite in line with the identity of the 2 innate experts, so I have added a rule. In the process, the 2 can interfere with each other by casting techniques. Of course, this is the king's pavilion surrounded by ordinary people, so this method must not produce the slightest damage or impact on others and the surrounding environment. Otherwise, even if the poem is made, it will be determined as a defeat. Steward Su, if my memory is correct, your 7 works of murder can confuse the mind, so it can be used. It is true, but Master, why do you want me to compete with him in the flying flower order? I only judged him on the level of the amateur. If it's a competition, I'm afraid I'll lose. According to the rumors, although Xie Yan has constant affairs, his strength should not be underestimated. In actual combat, he may have the level of an A double layer. If you really fight with him, you will suffer. As for a literary competition, I can help you. You only need to concentrate on harassing your opponent with confusion and illusion, and you will naturally teach him a lesson. I see, it is the master who thinks far ahead. With your martial arts and literary skills, it is obvious that such a competition is not difficult for you, right? You can interfere by casting techniques, but shall not damage the surrounding environment. Yes, I accept. This is the kind of competition I want. Very good. The period between one Buddha and the next difficulty is a perfect fit for this, and Sujio still has to endure it. After all, in my plan, what happened here is to let Gi know, but if I used the finger of flowery swords in the fight with Sujio, it would be difficult to explain to Ji afterwards. Of course, I can forcefully say that the one who fought with Sujio was Xie Yan that was disguised by Qin Xingxi, but if she makes trouble in other places during this time, I will be doomed. I could also use Chang Xingbakwen to fight Sujio, but this would inevitably lead to Su Min's doubts about Xie Yan's identity afterwards. So the previous plan has always had some hidden dangers. Cui Jing proposed this way of fighting, which just solved all my hidden dangers. How could I disagree? Since young Master Xie also agreed, we will start according to my master's suggestion. Are you sure? Can you plant the demon to Sujio in this kind of fight? Also, Cui Jing has no good intentions. He will certainly help Sujio cheat. Then he is responsible for the literature. Sujio is responsible for the martial arts. You won't turn over in the gutter. Don't worry, I'm prepared. That's right, this method of competition not only can determine the winner, but also do not have to dance with swords. Why not do it? Go and prepare the pen, ink, paper, and inkstone for Steward Su and Master Xie. Roger. I have never seen such a form of flying flower order before. Me too, this has broadened my knowledge. Both are innate masters. I wonder whose techniques are more powerful. Spring River, Flowers and Moonlight Night. The beginning of all things begins with spring. It is better to take spring as the title. Very well, it's not that hard, spring. There are many verses that start with spring. At the beginning of the line, The person who receives the order must recite a verse with the word spring, which must be in 7 lines, and the position of the word spring should be next to what it was in the verse of the previous line, and so on. What the hell, isn't it enough to just have the word spring in each line? What's with the shift? Master Xie, do you have any opinion? No comments. The poetry contest is wrong for me. It's not that simple. It's a problem this time. What's wrong with you? There's not really a problem, is there? No, they're just playing games. I can only go on. It's my fault for acting recklessly before anyway. I was going to admit defeat. I only hope to delay a little more time, so that I'm out of words before weakening Sujio's spiritual will. Since Master Xie has no comments, you two can start. Remember, each of you have only 3 minutes to think. Master Xie, since this challenge was initiated by me, let me go first. No problem, please. Now that we've started, he is in for a fight. 8 difficulties demonic technique. This guy, he attacks so quickly. What kind of tactics is this? Quietly, without the slightest power. If I hadn't felt a slight thorn in my spirit, I would have hardly noticed that he had already made a move against me. Then Steward Su, please listen clearly. The first line of this poem is, unfortunately, this effect is weaker than a mosquito bite. If this is all what he have, then I will win this time. It started. I wonder what verse Steward Su will write. I mainly wanted to see what techniques Steward Su would use to disturb Master Xie. My first sentence, spring breeze, peach and plum blossoms. Look, in front of Steward Su, what kind of monster's shadow is that? So scary. Confusing phantom killing. And in the autumn rain, when the sycamore leaves fall. In the spring breeze, the peach and plum blossoms bloom, and in the autumn rain, when the sycamore leaves fall. Master Xie is being haunted by that ghostly face. Why is there no reaction from Master Xie? What is the situation now? I can't understand it. For me to continue, the second word must be with spring. Let me think. Master Xie, it's your turn. As expected from young Master Xie, he doesn't give any reactions. A glass of wine with peach, plum and spring breeze. No, the spring breeze cannot pass through the jade gate. Also not right. The time is 3 minutes. I still have time. Don't rush. My confusing phantom is a continuous erosion attack. If you're so arrogant that you're not taking the initiative to dispel it, then it would be impossible for you to focus. The faint tingling sensation is still there. This guy, how dare he still attack me? Could it also be some kind of sustained attack? Got it. There, Master Xie has won too. This is less than 10 breaths, being entangled by such a terrible ghost face, and he can still be so fast. Worthy of the younglings, Master Xie. Yes, I'd be pissing my pants. I wouldn't have time to think about poetry. Wait, there is no hurry. Let's delay until the last few seconds. The longer I delay, the better for me. Not to mention that I also want to think about how to pick up after this. The next ones I want to pick up are from the 4th, 6th, 8th, 10th, 12th, 14th positions. Let's see. Master Xie, you still have 2 minutes left. Please pick up the next sentence as soon as possible. I know. Thank you, Master Yi, for reminding me. What the hell is this guy thinking? His posture just now, he should already have figured something out. Could it be that he deliberately endured a few more seconds of my confusing phantom killing to show off his determination? That's right, that must be it. You're really arrogant, huh? You'll have to cry later. It's almost time. If I delay any longer, then I will really lose. The cold spring has just passed and the year is over. The guest has slept for a long time. This is the second verse I thought of. Master Xie, you can use any technique to disturb Steward Su. Sir, don't worry, I've already cast it. When? How come I didn't notice it at all? Master Xie has already done the work. How come I don't see anything? Yes, he obviously just wrote a simple line of poetry and read it out. No mistake, this guy had already cast something, but even Master Yi couldn't see it. This move can plant a demon in the opponent's mind. Why do I feel like I've felt this before? Steward Su, I couldn't tell if he was attacking or not. Are you okay? Fine, Xie Yan did attack me, but it was nothing to worry about. This method is very similar to pure will coercion, which is very useful for acquired martial artists and ordinary people, but it is too weak for the innate. He probably doesn't know much about spiritual attacks, so he is using such methods. He knew he couldn't fight back, so he planned to defend with all his might from the start, trying to wear me out. Not attacking, just defending and trying to kill me. Even if you are one of the 5 princes, you are still too arrogant. Master, go on. Listen up, the third sentence. I've practiced my confusing phantom killing to the point of perfection, so I'll see how long you can last. Sober up with the spring breeze. Hilltops slanted light. And yet they welcome each other. These two deadheads are quite cute. Unfortunately, I don't have too many fancy tricks, so I can only use poetry to make my point. Next is the fourth sentence of the poem. The grass and trees know that spring will soon return. All kinds of red and purple flowers are fragrant. It's really not that easy. Then come again. The fifth sentence. The seventh sentence. It's been a long time since I've been at full strength to perform the confusing phantom killing. How can I feel some strain this time? Could it be Xie Yan's interference? Impossible. That guy simply does not have any good spiritual attacks. It's purely based on the innate pressure. How could it be able to affect me? Good. He's afraid to open his eyes. He's afraid to let me see how much he's been affected. Even the innate second-level masters will be disturbed and confused. I will see what you will do next. Continue. The 32nd sentence finally came to mind, but the next ones are completely out of reach. It's too difficult. If I had known it was so difficult, I wouldn't have agreed to Cui Jing's proposal to fight with Sujio. However, this Cui Jing is really powerful. He blurted out every sentence without thinking. No, it's impossible. I have already been continuously disturbing his spirit. How could he be able to answer in the last few moments every time? Steward Su. Huh. This guy broke down on his own. This situation means that his mental will is almost damaged to the foundation, and it is already at the end of the shot. It is almost enough, and I cannot wait for him to completely collapse. Next, it's time for the performance. The 32nd sentence. The river water flowing with spring to the end, the river lake moon falls in the west again. I am ashamed that I dared to disrespect Master Xie in my heart before. Today, when I saw the face of Master Xie, I realized how vulgar I was. Immortal. Master Xie must be an immortal. Very good, I received a lot of source points. Now let's continue the performance. Young Master Xie. You scared the hell out of me. Are you okay? I just pushed too hard. Don't worry. What the hell are you doing? Everything is under control. Just watch my show. Strange. Why do I just feel that Master Xie is the heavenly god, sacred and inviolable? So I'm not the only one who thinks so. What's going on here? Oh, what's wrong with Master Xie? Why is he looking so weak? Master, is Rong alright? Huh, why do I have to kneel to Master Xie? What's going on? It's fine, it's just a slight mental fatigue. That's a relief. This guy just made a big noise, but look at his appearance now. It's strange, so my attack still took effect, but he held on strong the whole time. Xie Yan's technique seems to make ordinary people worship him fervently after being attacked, but it has little impact on me. Steward Su Yu. Master, don't underestimate him. Xie Yan's move is initially silent, but under the subtle influence, it has the power to penetrate the stone. I was careless. This kid is actually very good at the art of spiritual attacks. Master, can you consider this as a foul for disturbing others? It's possible, but he can defend himself by saying that the people are just respecting him. Also, if we force him to lose, in the view of the ordinary people, I'm afraid it will look like we are petty. Then forget it. Yes, I think his mental state is a bit worse than yours. Steward Su, can you still hold on? Don't worry, I won't let him get away with it. Steward Su, Master Yi, please listen to me. If young Master Xie wants to explain the accident just now, there is no need. Let's go on to the next round. No, Master Yi has misunderstood, and I don't intend to make excuses for the accident just now. What do you mean, Master Xie? I didn't expect Steward Su's literary skills and martial arts skills to be so strong. Not only did he resist my attack without affecting the others, but he also forced me to such a point. I have not learned my skills well, I have not controlled my martial arts. It's so humiliating. Master Xie, you are. I am ashamed to have caused trouble to you. According to the rules, I have lost. Master Xie, this is not allowed. I'm not injured. Why do you have to admit defeat? Yes, the only influence I received was to admire Master Xie more. But what does it matter? Master Xie is supposed to be admired. Master Xie, don't give up. You may not know, I am already at the end of my strength. I wanted to give it a try, but I did not expect that not only did I fail to defeat Steward Su, but also affected the innocent people. Instead of forcing it to continue, it's better to admit defeat in style and keep the last bit of face. In fact, as soon as Steward Su raised the question, I realized that something was wrong. It's just that the beautiful moment and the beautiful scenery are intoxicating. The little frog appeared again at the right time, which inspired me. After all, I am the master of Jiangling Xie. Master Yai is also a poet and should be able to understand the thing called inspiration. Therefore, although this poem is a bit excessive, I still made it. Now in this situation, I am also considered to be responsible for it. Master Xie, you did not mean to offend the master's family. Vice Patriarch Su will forgive you. I see, that makes sense. I didn't expect Xie Yan to be so honest. It is normal for young people to be arrogant and proud of their talents, and if I really care, I was even crazier than him when I was young. What's more, he can afford to let go. This quality is rare and valuable. It is worth a friendship. Enemies should be resolved rather than knotted, so take a step back. In this case, I declare that this match will be a draw. But it was a foul. It is true that young Master Xie affected others, but Steward Su was already lethargic before that, and he was temporarily unable to come up with the next sentence in time. A draw would be the most suitable. Good, a good draw, my husband. It hurts me to see you like this, so listen to me this time. Roam. All right, I'll listen to my master. Now that's right. Steward Su, I am young and rash. I have been rude, please forgive me. Master Xie, I was too impulsive. It's my turn to apologize to you. Come on, you guys should stop complimenting each other. I see that you are very tired. Why don't you just stay overnight and leave tomorrow? Since Master Ye said so, then. Moreover, I have a unique martial art called Wen De Jing, which allows me to introspect myself through the masterpieces of literature, which is most effective for spiritual grooming. Master Xie can be in the same room with me. Not only can we talk about poetry and the philosophy of life, but also restore energy too. Isn't it wonderful? This? Master Yai, it's not convenient. I'm with Master Xie. If you take him away, what will happen to me? Miss Yen, Master Xie is too tired to satisfy you. Why don't you give him to me? Let me relieve him, and I guarantee that tomorrow he will recover. This. Hurry up and find a way to get rid of Cui Jing, or else the plan cannot be implemented. If it weren't for you being so high profile, how could Cui Jing fall in love with you? I couldn't think of a good idea. You can follow him first, and then find an opportunity to sneak out. Master Xie, what do you think? Master Yai's kindness, I took it from the bottom of my heart, and I'm. Follow my ass, Yen Ryu, you little grifter. Let me think about how to reject him. Alright, since young Master Xie is unwilling, don't force him. As soon as I left, there was such a big commotion. You guys really messed up. Master Zhang, why are you back again? You guys were making too much noise. I really can't help. Don't worry, he'll be gone soon. Competing with the guests, how can you be like this, Sujio? Is this how you work? Master, please punish me. Father-in-law, don't be angry. Master, my husband didn't mean to do it, so please be gentle with the punishment. Humph, I'll talk to you later. My servant is rude. Please don't bother with him, Master Xie. No, I'm the one who offended you. Haha, Sujio is only making a big fuss. I think the frog chanting is a very good poem, and very compatible with me. I don't think it has overstepped my bounds. In fact, there is no such thing as overstepping in the Han Dynasty. Master Xie, if you have any more poems about frogs, please write them to me. Where did this lunatic get such a big face? Master Zhang, please drag Cui Jing away with you. This is not a difficult task, and when I have promised something, I will definitely do it. But being too close to Su Min, I have to reorganize the relationship between the various parts of the court. Go back and tell him not to look for me again in the near future. Vice Patriarch Su, since there's nothing here, let's go back and continue rafting. Scholar Songpa and Mr. Ike are still waiting. Yes, I can't keep them waiting. Come with us, Mr. Ye. I have never seen Mr. Ye write a poem, and I am looking forward to it. Haha, then come with us, son-in-law. Does Master Xie want to join? Ahem, I'm very weak, so I don't want to spoil the fun. Then, Master Xie should rest well. Although Xie Yan has talent, but he is a deficient male. Alas, no one is perfect. Su Jio, I will leave Master Xie to you, and you are also wounded. You get some rest as well. Yes, Master.